Every single time, every single crime, every single lie, early lie. Every single hour, every single day, every single night, early lie. I know it's hard to believe it's the whole forest, not one tree, and it's every branch and leaf. They're born to deceive, but I'm telling you the truth. It's not just one or two, it's every single Jew. They all hate you, and it really breaks my heart that their lies are off the charts and they only bring us harm. You gotta get smart. So if you want to be safe and don't want to get replaced, it's best you start being based, or you'll get erased. Every single time, every single crime, every single lie, early life. Every single hour, every single day, every single night, early life. I know it's hard to accept that all the ones you've met lie with every single breath. They want you dead, but you must not be weak. Just open your eyes and see they always exploit the meek. See their vampire teeth, and it can make you cry to learn your life was full of lies and their face was a disguise. But you must fight. So if you want to live and protect all of your kin, you have to grow thick skin, or we won't. Every single time, every single crime, every single lie, early life. Every single hour, every single day, every single night, early life.
All right, we are live. What's up, guys? I'm starting to stream a little bit earlier today. Figured I'd come on for a few hours, and I'll probably come back on later tonight. You know, because we could just you know, cook. So I'll be on for a little bit today, right now. You know, chop it up with you guys. I didn't get to go on last night, which I wasn't too, you know, we didn't get a chance to. So I figured I'd come on now, knock a few hours out, hanging out with you guys, and then yeah, and then go from there. So, let's see here. So we got a couple things we're going to cover. We're going to cover, obviously, the Tate hearing update from yesterday, Lindsey Graham's funeral, Senator Lindsey Graham, Brittany Renner crashing out, David going to trial, and some more. We'll cover, like I said, cover some of the stuff, see what we get through. Let's kind of open up with, open up with some red pill shit. So let's go ahead to one of our favorite thoughts, Pokimane, who's fucking useless. I've been telling you guys that she sucks. She has me blocked on Twitter, of course, because, you know, real ninjas like me call out retards. And she's just retarded, as like most females are. It still amazes me that men watch female streamers. I'll never understand it. Like yesterday, what was that about? Like that girl that like thought she was like on the same level as Clav. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, this shit is starting to get insane. And then I also saw like someone posted I think it was Academics TV. They like posted a clip of like this girl bashing Clav and then like Hurt's working on his boat, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know? So it was just kind of funny. So yeah, it was just literally hilarious. Yeah, this right here. Just comedy, dude. Just absolute comedy. It just goes to show, dude, women don't stand on anything, bro. Like, they don't stand on anything. I'm D427, thank you for the gifted. You know, bashes Clav for being misogynistic, and then she's working on his boat. You can't make this up. Bruh. All right, bruh. And then she wants to argue with Fresh about, not talking smack about Clav. Anyway, speaking of grifters, we got here one of our favorite grifters. We got Pokimane.
I hate to admit this, and before I do, I need all the guys to scroll. This is just for the ladies, okay? I think I have baby fever.
Too late, bitch. See, this is what I mean when I tell y'all, bro, it doesn't matter, okay, about their career, how much money they make, how famous they get. At the end of the days, we are all slaves to our biology to some degree. Women are not put on earth to stream and be sluts, okay? They're put on earth to have kids and serve a fucking man, all right? And don't ever let some bitch tell you otherwise, bro. Women are put on earth to serve men. All right? Because let me tell y'all something. You just saw that girl. Miss Clav's a misogynist. He has girls on his streams ruining their lives, blah, blah. What does she do? She gets on stream and clout chases too and shakes her ass. Bro, women have no fucking... You guys got to understand, every revolution was led by men, okay? Even the feminist movement was led by men. Let that sink in. Even the feminist movement was led by fucking men, okay? Women only have as much power as we fucking give them. All right? They'll sit there talking about feminism this, feminism that. The fuck out of here, bro. It's all cap. It's all fucking cap, dude. Women don't stand on anything because they don't have the ability to defend their belief system via violence. You guys understand this? It's very basic biology. The reason why women can't stand on what they say is because they can't defend what they say via physical violence. Okay? Of course, this isn't an endorsement of physical violence, but this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys, that when you have the monopoly of force, what you say goes. Women don't have that. We got some bitch-ass nigga, JM 20516, Queen Pokey. Shut the fuck up, Myron. All right, nigga, enjoy the Shadow Realm, you fucking loser. You must be new here.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
The fuck out of here, bruh. Enjoy the Shadow Realm with all the fucking black people. Fucking dumbass. Anyway, so like I was saying, women are always slaves to their biology. That's why I don't take them seriously. Okay? Because it's funny, because she made a comment about how, like, oh yeah, these girls are ruining their lives with her. But I'm like, yeah, but they're adults. They made the decision to hang out with Clav and cloud chase and be whores on stream. Like, they got to deal with what comes with that. But as usual, women never actually want to deal with accountability for their decisions ever. Right? See, and this again, I am one of the most outspoken people on this fucking bullshit. Like, I don't like the fact that females can vote like a man, get a job like a man, do everything that a man does, right? They have all the same rights and privileges, but then they can be infantilized by society or infantilize themselves and then be coddled through their bad decisions and get a fucking pass. All right? This is what annoys me. If women actually, like, were held accountable, then I wouldn't care so much about them having power. But my problem is, like, they shouldn't have power because they never get held accountable for said power. Okay? They just don't. And it's annoying. Because they can do everything a man can do, but they don't deal with the consequence of what men do. What men deal with. So it's like we're just gonna be better off with just removing them from power. Whoa, that's misogynistic. Whatever, bro. Whatever. What has feminism done for us? Huh? Allowed more immigration. All right? Allowed more degeneracy, allowed porn, civil rights, all the more gay marriage. Like all the progressive ideologies that like have fucked up society have been brought in by females. Do you guys understand that if women didn't vote, Democrats would never fucking hold office? You guys know that? If women didn't vote, okay? If women didn't vote, Democrats would almost never hold office, bro. And this is why women didn't have the right to vote for so long. You know, you guys call me black-pilled when it comes to females, but I'm very black-pilled when it comes to like their ability to be responsible leaders. Because I know if something goes down, they're never going to be held responsible. I'm going to say that again. Again, let me be clear about this. This is not all women for the fucking retards out there, because I already know some fucking smooth brain retard is going to go, hey, this guy's saying like women can't lead. No. But what I will say is, if I have 100 women, probably 5 of them will be competent to lead. Okay? At an acceptable level. Whereas if I have 100 men, 60 of them, 70% of them are going to be able to lead at a competent level. Does that make sense? So it's far easier to find a competent leader in a male group versus in a female group. So why would he take our fucking chances? Why is this dude spamming me about Alex Hormozy? Bro, I don't give a fuck. What do you want? The fuck, man? Like, he's blue-pilled. There you go. Now shut the fuck up, retard. Oh, somebody already sent his ass to the shadow realm.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine. Double kill.
Fuck out of here, nigga. All right. Anyway, so yeah, my problem is that when you make women responsible, right? They're not responsible, and then what ends up happening, something gets fucked up, and then they're never held responsible. That's the problem. That's the problem. But anyway, let's go back to Pokimane here, having baby fever, which I told her this, by the way, and that's why she blocked me. I told her she was going to want kids. I told her to stop being a fucking whore. I told her to stop being useless, and she blocked me on Twitter.
I hate to admit this, and before I do, I need...
Bro, I just love getting vindicated. I'm getting vindicated that George Janko's a bitch. I'm getting vindicated that she fucking wants to have kids. I'm getting vindicated that Brittany Renner's a dumb whore. Bro, I'm just getting vindicated all over the place.
all the guys to scroll. This is just for the ladies, okay? I think I have baby fever. And it's annoying because, like, mentally, logically, I don't want a child. But sometimes it feels like biologically, my body is saying, have a baby. It's just whispering in the back, why not?
How old is this bitch? She's in her 30s by now, right, chat? Let me look. I will never understand why people watch her, bro. I will never fucking understand. She's 30 years old. She just turned 30.
Think about it. Like, my ovaries are playing tricks on me. I can't be the only one, right? How do I get rid of this, though?
Yeah, and yeah, she's 30 years old. Yeah, dude. I don't know. You guys tell me, guys. Look, I'd love to get your guys' opinion. Angel, thank you very much. Is it me, or like that era of streamer is like done? Like to me, she reminds me of like the Amaranth, Valkyrie. Like that's like a prior era of streaming, you know? I don't know if she's still popular now. I don't know. I'm asking you guys. I don't watch female streamers. Like I purposely do not watch female streamers because they fucking suck and it's infuriating to watch them. It's fucking infuriating. But I don't think that these girls still had the same level of motion that they did before. Some dude said Myron stick to politics. Dude's name is Brilliant Black Minds. Yo, shut your fucking black ass up, bro. Get the fuck out of my chat, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck? Like,
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is
yo,
mine.
what the fuck is up with these watermelon warriors, bruh? The fuck out of here, nigga.
Triple kill.
The fuck?
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care.
Dude's name is literally Brilliant Black Mind. Shut your monkey ass up.
Hello, monkeys.
Shut your fucking primate monkey ass up, bro. Shut the fuck up, you EBT fucking retard. Holy shit, man. Shout out to you guys for the gifted subs. Angel, thank you for the 5 gifted. And then the one you gave before. Shout out to you. It's always dumb niggas on YouTube. Like, yo, you YouTube guys should understand at this point that you guys are second-class citizens of my stream, bro. I'm dead ass. Like, yo, you niggas are second-class citizens, bro. Okay? You guys should know I don't fuck with YouTube. I don't like YouTube at all. I've been demonetized on that bitch-ass platform for 3 years. If you niggas are still turning on that big-ass dumb red YouTube symbol, right, to watch the streams, like, you should know better. You should be on Kick or Rumble. Okay? You niggas are still opening up that fucking dumbass red YouTube button. Then you guys just gonna get sent to the shadow and made fun of harder, bro. Get the fuck out of here. It's always niggas too, bro. It's always the black niggas that are on YouTube saying some dumb fucking Wakanda shit, man. Bro, I got black fatigue through the fucking roof, man. I've been telling y'all niggas for like 4 years, bro. Coming in here talking about, yo, just stick to politics. Shut your monkey fucking ass up, bro. The fuck out of here. I haven't slept yet. I don't got time for this bullshit, man.
Nope.
Holy shit. Nappy-headed niggas coming in here talking shit, man. Shut the fuck up, bro. Niggas are retarded. Anyway. Someone said, get the fuck off YouTube, you anti-Semite. Dude's name is Respect Jews. Hey, we're sending this nigga to the gas chamber. Enjoy.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine. Kill-tacular.
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime.
Yo, you niggas forget who the fuck you're dealing with here? Like, what the fuck? Do you not know who the fuck you're dealing with here? You fucking losers. The fuck out of here, Mordecai. Nobody gives a shit, bruh. Yo. Nigga comes in here. Yo, get this anti-Semite off YouTube. Okay. We'll send you off to Auschwitz, nigga. Fuck out of here, bro. Ah! Yo, shout out, bro. Bro came in clutch with the name Auschwitz Mercy. Ah, man. All right. Fantastic. We're kicking this stream off, and we've already been in for about 20 minutes live. We're probably going to get banned at some point. Nigga said, Rakai, yeah, bro's a retard, dude. Bro's a retard and he be botting. Yo, ain't no way you got, 100,000 niggas watching this dude, bro. Ain't no way, man. That's the thing with these young boys, man. They got no shame. They be buying they don't give a fuck. They bot crazy. Okay. Anyway. Let's see here. Oh, here's an interesting clip. Ugly women complaining about not having handsome men. Here we go.
You can go pretty much anywhere.
I'll play the full clip for y'all, then we'll react to it as usual, okay? For all you niggas watching on YouTube, smash that fucking like button. Okay? Smash that fucking like button. We got only 250 likes, but we got over 1,000 niggas in here. Smash that fucking like button for me. All right? Let's get to 500.
You can go pretty much anywhere and see a beautiful girl. You can walk into a gas station and see a beautiful girl. You could be taking out your trash and be like, wow, what a beautiful girl. To see a man that is stunning maybe 3 to 4 times a year.
Yeah, and that's why you bitches better get in line. Bro, that's very true. That's very fucking true. That's very true. And women still have the fucking nerve to be cocky and arrogant and think that they're the fucking prize.
If that. If you're lucky.
Most women are pickier than like the pickiest of men. Do you guys get that? The pickiest of men, are still less picky than the least pickiest of women. Okay? Need y'all to understand that shit. That's very important for you guys to know. The dudes with the highest standards still have lower standards than the ugliest bitches with the lowest standards.
Okay? Bad bitches is...
Oh, my bad. I promised Sarah I wouldn't fucking stop. You know, let me play from the beginning. I'll give commentary after. My bad. I couldn't help myself.
You can go pretty much anywhere and see a beautiful girl. You can walk into a gas station and see a beautiful girl. You could be taking out your trash and be like, wow, what a beautiful girl. To see a man that is stunning, maybe 3 to 4 times a year. If that. If you're lucky. Okay? Bad bitches is literally everywhere. Like, bitches really be doing it. Okay? Men... You're ugly, you stink. Like, at best, it's like, oh, I see how someone else could find you attractive. But to see a stunning man, I mean, wow, the gods must really be upon you. You can go pretty much anywhere and see a beautiful girl. You can walk into a gas station and see a beautiful girl. You could be...
Yo, this is annoying, bro. Why do we got ugly hoes like this talking shit, nigga? Like, this is crazy to me. How you look like fucking this, right? Look like a fucking gargoyle. Bitches look like this talking about I need a handsome man. Yo, I'm serious, man. Bitches are getting ready for the club. Oh, shit. Here we go. Yo, bitches be looking like this talking about I need a handsome man. The fuck out of here, bro. This is some fucking bullshit. Yo, like, what is going on? These bitches look like an extra from the Ginyu Force. Ashwa's Merch says, happy merch is sending them to the Shadow Realm is wicked, and PTS to the female streamers bring no actual productive value to society. Yeah, bro, they're useless, man. Facts. That Auschwitz Mercy name is crazy, though. Oh, man. All right. Now it gets a commentary.
Taking out your trash and be like, wow, what a beautiful girl.
Now, I could tell from her big-ass blockhead that this is a bigger bitch. Okay? I can already tell off her head alone, pause. And her broad shoulders and her big-ass neck. This is a big bitch. Bossy, thank you for the 10 gifted. Right? And, yo, let me tell y'all something right now. If you're fat as a female, you already lost. You already lost. Okay? You're a slow Tuesday at best. Okay? You're the fucking discreet bitch, man. You're the girl that he smashes and he never fucking like leaves the house with you. You know? And it's amazing to me how like gargoyles, like this chick right here, could be out here complaining about, oh, there's no handsome men. Bro, you don't qualify. What the fuck? Yo, that's like some homeless nigga said, hey, yo, we don't got enough matches out here. What? What? What the fuck is going on? Like, yo. Right? Yo, ugly bitches complaining about no handsome men is like fucking homeless dudes talking about, yo, there ain't enough penthouses.
Bumblecard!
Yo, what are we doing here? What are we? Like, yo, I'm telling you, man, like, this is how crazy of a world we're in. Okay? If some homeless dude was on the corner of the fucking street talking about, hey, there ain't enough bitches out here. Yo, they're not giving niggas enough loans out here. What's going on? Hey, you look at him like this guy's fucking retarded. This guy's crazy. What's wrong with this dude? Right? You like, what the fuck? Bro, you don't qualify. Like, you wouldn't even take him seriously. You wouldn't even take him seriously. Because the idea of him complaining about something, i.e. in this case, mansions or penthouses, like, bro, you don't qualify. What the fuck are you talking about? Right? I'm dead ass. That's the same thing I be thinking when I see these ugly ass fucking wretched hoes talking about there ain't no handsome men. Bro, you guys want to know how many times I've seen a fucking beluga whale, a fat bitch, talking about I need a handsome man, or that I don't see no handsome men nowhere? Bitch, you don't qualify. What the fuck? The audacity. The fucking audacity. That's like me. I ain't taking a shower for 2 weeks. I'm homeless. I stink. My balls are all fucking wet. Okay? I've been walking through that fucking Miami heat. Right? Like these black niggas. No hair, all scraggly. I'm all disheveled and shit. I walk into a fucking Bank of America talking about, hey, can I get a $1 million loan? What? Yo, I won't even make it to the front door. Niggas gonna say immediately, sir, can I help you? Translation, get your fucking monkey ass out of here.
Hello, monkey.
Like, yo, what's wrong with these women, bro? Like, it's like they got no shame. You know? Even a bum homeless motherfucker knows better than to walk into a Bank of America and talk about, yo, can I get a loan? Can I get a loan for 1M, please? Nigga won't even make it past the front door. Security gonna be on his ass immediately. You gonna teleport in front of him. Hey, can I help you, sir? Yeah, I'm just trying to get a loan. I'm sorry, sir, you don't qualify. Give that nigga give him the Jazzy Jeff. But we got these fucking bitches, right? Looking like a fucking lugs boot, like this hoe right here. This bitch looks like this bitch wears a lugs, bro. Like, yo, this is a fucking linebacker. Okay? This is a fucking linebacker that wears lugs or some shit, clearly. Right? This bitch wears size 11 in men's. All right? Telling y'all niggas, this bitch could wear a size of, my bad, a 12. Okay? She wears an 11 in fucking lugs. 12 sneakers. All right? Talking about, oh, there's no handsome men. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, you know what, man? This tour, fuck it. When I go to these college campuses, I'm going to start telling women, you got to lower your standards. You hoes are all ugly. I'm going to be like fucking, nigga, I'm going to be Spawn. Fuck it. Okay? I'm going to be Spawn. I'm going to start going to college campuses and telling bitches like, yo, a lot of you bitches are average. Okay? Just because some fucking Chad let you suck his dick doesn't mean you qualify for a dick, you know, for real. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. It is so fucking annoying seeing ugly girls complaining about, oh, there's no handsome man. Bitch, you're ugly. You had one job. You had one job. Like, it's like, yo, it's like the same shit if you're a man and you're poor. Like, yo, you got one job. How are you poor as a man? How are you ugly as a bitch? Incredible. All you niggas in chat that's poor, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves. You guys are right there next to fucking Hobo Jim over here talking about, oh, yo, why are there no penthouses, nigga? You're just like him. The only difference in you and that fucking retard is he's on the street. You're in your mom's basement.
Bumblecard!
So don't feel fucking safe. All you brokies in here talking shit. You fry in the bag, motherfuckers. Right? Nobody's safe. Some of you niggas in chat are fucking retarded too, man. Let's be honest. Some of y'all niggas are dumb. Dumb as fuck. You know? You out here watching like fucking Moist Critical reaction videos and shit. Right? Thinking like, oh, this he's got a good take. Not knowing that that bro just gives like the middle of the road take every single time that people are going to fucking, you know, appeal to. Martin, rate yourself out of a 10. I've done this before, bro. I'm like, aesthetic-wise, probably like a 6 or a 7. I'm in that range. I'm not delusional, bro. Fucking stupid-ass motherfucker. What's this dude's name? Toxie, Fivvy, 6271. Yo, what kind of name is that? Yo, bro, what is wrong with you? How you make such a gay fucking retarded name? Like, literally, nigga, what are you thinking? Like, Toxie, Fivvy, 6271. Like, who does that? Oh, let me make my YouTube name. What do you want to name yourself? Like, YouTube asks you what you want to name yourself. Nigga says, oh, I want to be Toxie Fivvy, 6271. What the fuck? And you over here asking me to rate myself. How about we rate you on a 1 to 10 of gayness? You fucking Fruit Loop. The fuck is wrong with that name? You gotta be black, bro. You gotta be black. You gotta be black coming out with some dumb shit like that. You on your fucking auntie's YouTube account, nigga. They gotta be, bro. Gotta be. Fucking dumbass. Holy. High likelihood you got high melanin, bro. Only a nigga will be on a dumbass account like that. You on your auntie's fucking account in her house. That bitch still uses SBC Global, nigga, for internet. Fucking dumbass. Yo! What the fuck, man? Yeah, we gotta send this nigga to shadow him just for being a fucking Fruit Loop, man. Get your fucking foot by the foot ass out of here, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine. Killing Frenzy.
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business.
All right.
Taking care of business and working overtime.
I feel like we're at a fucking Klan rally. All we've done is kick out blacks and Jews. This is fantastic.
Bombakat.
We're off to a good right. We're off to a good show, guys. We've just been booting out Jews and blacks, bro. Let's fucking go. Mississippi burning in the house, niggas. Get out those Jews and blacks. Get them out of here. All right, we really redoing the Mississippi burning, bro. That movie was a classic, nigga.
To see a man that is stunning,
Jamal and fucking Mordecai, get them niggas out of here.
maybe 3 to 4 times a year, if that.
Yana, shout out to you.
If you're lucky, okay? Bad bitches is literally everywhere. Like, bitches really be doing it, okay?
Yeah, and you over here wearing lugs looking like a fucking linebacker. What's going on here, bro? Like, what?
Men,
Bro, this is the type of bitch to wear flannels.
you're ugly, you stink.
Oh, thank you.
Like, at best, it's like, oh, I see how someone else could find you attractive. But to see a stunning man, I mean, wow, the gods must really be upon you.
All right, bro. Yo, I'm tired of these fucking gargoyle ass bitches, man, talking shit, bro. It's just annoying. It's like, bro. Okay, let's go ahead and cover, as you guys know, Lindsey Graham. Let me see if it's still live. All right, we'll kind of skim through this. For those of you guys that don't know, Lindsey Graham, obviously, senator, passed away earlier this month, right after coming from Ukraine. We'll kind of skim through this thing. All right, we'll fast forward. It's the casket. Look, at the end of the day, look, let me just get this out the way. I didn't agree with Lindsey Graham on his politics. He was a war hawk neocon. You know, he was literally like the last of a kind of a dying political ideology. But at the end of the day, he was an American. He was an elected representative, and I just think it's in bad taste to make fun of people when they pass away, bro. Right? So I just think it's in really bad taste. So I just don't like doing that shit. Some nigga in chat, HBMC says burn in hell, gay. All right, bro. That's unnecessary. At the end of the day, bro, is still an American politician. You know what I mean? Because I think here's the thing, bro. I think one of the beauties of this country is that like we can disagree on politics, and it shouldn't be like, oh, I hope you die. You know what I mean? It's like we can disagree on politics, but still have like some semblance of humanity, right? I think it's like in very bad taste to wish death on people or celebrate their death. I think it's a very bad taste. And I look at it like, oh yeah, let's just wish the death of our political opponents. Like that's not really the way to move. You know what I mean? Like, bro, serve this country. A lot of you dumbass niggas serve your mom. Let's keep it 1,000, bro. A lot of you niggas are still stealing money out your mom's purse, talking about, fuck Lindsey Graham. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
Bomba
The fuck out of here, man. Nigga serve this country. Meanwhile, your mom is fucking yelling at your dumbass to go get her some fucking Cracker Jacks, nigga. You 21 years old, she's still sending you to the store to get some ice with $7, bro. The fuck out of here, nigga. You know? So, yeah, no, I don't agree with that shit. I don't agree. You guys know I am one of the biggest opposers of the Iran war. I didn't like his politics at all with that shit. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm glad he's dead. That's weird, bro. That's weird. Got some stupid nigga in here says, Martin, that's a retarded take, and this is the hill I am willing to die on. Lindsey Graham laughed at, oh, we're never going to finish reading your tweet because you're already dead, nigga. Enjoy the shadow realm. Fuck out of here.
Time to send you to the shadow realm. The future is mine.
Killing spree.
Nigga said, this is the, as soon as I saw it, this is the hill I'm willing to die on, I said, all right.
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business.
Get your monkey ass out of here, nigga.
Hello, monkeys.
Bro, like, honestly, I'm gonna just, I don't give a fuck, bro. We might hit 100 fucking shadow realms today. I don't got the patience for fucking retards today, bro. I really don't. I'm gonna bake you in the chat, then to send your dumb ass to the shadow realm so you can go hang out with all the fucking Jews and blacks over there, man. All right? The shadow realm is hiring. And a lot of you niggas look like fucking good qualified employees, aka slaves. Do I think he died of natural causes? Now, this is where we can start getting into some real shit. Yo, I would not be surprised if he was assassinated. I'll tell you that right now. I would not be surprised if he was assassinated by the Russians. Would not be surprised at all. His death was too sudden. He died like out of nowhere after getting back from Ukraine. He went to a drone factory, which was blown up right after he left. So, yeah, bro. Yeah, some other nigga in here talking about he deserved to die. Enjoy the shadow room, bro.
Time to send you to the shadow realm. The future is mine.
The fuck out of here, bro.
Ready, step. Ready, step.
Got a lot of sensitive fucking retards in here.
Ready, step. Ready,
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if they poison him. The Russians are notorious for poisoning people and making it look another way. Like Putin, for example, we all know he assassinated. Oh my God, one of his biggest critics. Someone's gonna put the name. He had a huge YouTube channel. Someone is gonna put his name in here. Do me a favor, guys. Who was the guy that fucking Putin killed with like that fucking poison? He did it one time and failed, and he did it again. Navalny, yeah. Navalny, yeah. Navalny or Navalny? I know, yeah. But you guys get the, yeah. Navalny? Yes, I think it's pronounced Navalny if I'm not mistaken.
Ready, step. Ready, step. Ready, step. Ready.
Hey, smash that like button, guys. We got 1,500 you ninjas in here, man. Smash that fucking like button. I'm on early. Okay? I'm on bitch-ass YouTube.
Bombakat!
So smash that like button. Okay, I'm going to read super chats after this.
Step. Ready, step.
So get your chats in now, guys, while you guys can.
Ready, step. 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 Ready, step.
So did the ceremony. They bring the coffin in.
Never missed it.
From all of them, and he laughs. I live like this. All of you, I know you loved Lindsey and were proud of him, and he was
Sorry, guys, that the audio's so fucking garbage. I'll see if I can find a better version of it.
proud of you, and I'm very, very sorry. It's good to see you all here among his friends and his colleagues, and I also, of course, have to issue my condolences to them. I know so many of you loved Lindsey like I did. So many of you argued with Lindsey, laughed with Lindsey, relied on Lindsey. And I also, of course, want to give condolences to a group of people you sometimes don't hear as often mentioned in the same breath, but I know who loved him, which is his staff. I know all of you worked for him for a long time. Many of you worked for him for longer than, I've been in public service, certainly longer. Some of you even than I've been graduated from high school. Don't mean to age any of you, but what a testament to a man that he has so much loyal and devoted staff. And I think that's the first thing I want to tell about Lindsey Graham. I want to tell some stories, but I also want to make an observation, which is that Lindsey Graham loved people from all walks of life. I think in part because of the way that he grew up, because of the fact that he wasn't handed everything. He was fascinated in everybody. He was fascinated in the wait staff in the Senate dining room. He was fascinated in the people who made the food. He was fascinated in the lowest staffer who had been hired 3 days earlier. He was fascinated by, of course, the very leadership of our country. And I think he was fascinated in people because he loved people and he was interested in them. He was the kind of guy who would walk into the Senate. And when he walked into the Senate, this was a guy who couldn't have stood more than 5'6" or 5'7", but he'd swashbuckle jacket open like he was 6'5". He had an attitude to him, and it's one of the reasons why Lindsey Graham was Lindsey Graham. But he would walk into the United States Senate, and he would slap you on the back. He would greet the person who served his food. He treated everybody the same because he was fascinated and he loved every single person in this chamber. And that's a great testament to the man. I first got to know Lindsey Graham when I was on the Senate campaign trail for my own Senate race in 2022. And I remember riding in the back of the car with him. During these campaigns, you go from one event to the next and to the next event. And I remember learning a lot from him. I had a lot of people who campaigned with me during that time, but I learned something from Lindsey Graham, the way that he interacted with people, the way that he was so interested in what was going on and what was moving people and what was motivating them and what they were interested in.
Now, for those of you guys that might not be familiar with Lindsey Graham's policies or politics, he is your traditional neoconservative. You know, peace through strength bullshit, you know, wars, foreign wars, lots of wars in the Middle East, very pro-Israel, very pro-Ukraine, was a good friend of Zelensky, was a good friend of Netanyahu. I mean, Netanyahu flew all the way to the United States for this funeral, as a matter of fact. So that should tell you something. The Jewish lobby loved him, right? Which, you know, obviously all things that we oppose over here. But I do think that it's in bad taste to insult someone on their funeral day and be like, yeah, you deserve to die. I just think like that's just classless. If you don't have anything, I'm a firm believer that like, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it. That's when it comes to stuff like this. So yeah, we got a bunch of niggas in here crying, oh, you left your kids getting blown up. Again, bro, we don't agree with that shit. I've been told you guys. Like, I'm probably one of the biggest anti-Iran war people, and have actually like debated the topic with all the fucking retarded Zionists. So trust me, there's no one that understands that conflict better than I do. Okay, so no, but I don't agree with that shit. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. It's despicable. But at the end of the day, let's be honest. Who decided to go to war? Who decided to go to war? Donald Trump, bro. Donald Trump, the senator from fucking South Carolina. Is the one that made that decision. You know what I mean? And that's why Trump's approval ratings are fucking in the toilet. 34% right now from earlier today. You know? Their entire administration fucked up. So bad.
Affection and love of people was obvious.
Anthony Fada, appreciate the two.
Even on the campaign trail, but so too was Lindsey Graham's world-class sense of humor. And in one event in particular, we had just left one event, we were riding in the back of the car going to the next event. Lindsey Graham told me a story about his time in the House. And if I repeated exactly what he told me, Darlene, it would be the end of my political career forever. But what I can say is that I was...
But yeah, I would not be surprised if the Russians were involved in assassinating him, dude. For those, they're going to pass the bill, I know that. They're going to name it after Lindsey as well. But Lindsey was a huge hawk against Iran and Russia. Lindsey Graham hates Russia. He's always hated Russia. So, yeah. So I would not be surprised if Russia was involved in this at all.
Laughing so hard that by the time we got to the next event, I had abdominal cramps, and I was barely...
Guys, we're sitting at 552 likes. Let's go. Let's smash that like button, bro. Smash it. Let's get to 1,000 ninjas.
able to speak because Lindsey Graham could make anybody laugh, and he could make anybody feel at home. I was talking to, a mutual friend of ours, a person who didn't always agree with...
And guys, I'm sorry for the static audio. It's not me. It's Associated Press. Niggas are trash. Maybe let me see if I can get this in better quality for you guys. I'm sorry about that static, bro. Let me see here.
Served his food. He treated everybody the same.
It's a little bit better.
Because he was fascinated and he loved every single person. Where, you're trying to raise money. And one of the ways that you raise money is you send people to your campaign website. And I said, Lindsey, before one of these Fox hits on the campaign trail, I said, Lindsey, could you maybe mention the web?
K9 Warrior, thank you. Appreciate the 2 gifted that you gave. Let me just read some of these chats right now. Clanigula says, Clav, was she pin his ears closed? This was from earlier. Yeah, I think this was from earlier. Okay. Lavelle says, what do you think they are talking about? I have no idea what that picture is. Soak City Mine, can you please react to this whore who is advising women to take like hoes and wives? I can't believe what I'm seeing on TikTok and how women are encouraging this behavior. We need you. All right, this clip better be good, bro. If this shit's trash, I'm gonna roast you, nigga. I'm gonna roast you. What the fuck? It's telling me access to TikTok was denied. Was I banned? Let's see. I'm not banned. What the fuck is going on, bruh? Well, the Mossad wants me out of here. All right, I'll find a way to pull it up. J Mel says, yesterday I went off on Facebook post regarding a beauty pageant near me, and the winner looks like Miss Piggy. Yeah, she's fat as hell. Holy shit. Hold on. Let me get these things up on screen. Sorry about that. Grimjita says, this week's special in Beat of Connecticut and Stupidity, please look up car parked on train tracks YouTube short. Graham was warmongering, was a warmongering guy. He's burning in hell. Christ King. Hope he finds Jesus before it was too late. All right. Alonzo 93. That's very retarded, emotional chat, but what do we expect? Fucking stupid motherfucker, man. Very unfortunate for Lindsey. Disagree a lot of his politics, but he was an influential politician, getting Democrats to vote with a lot of the times. Yeah, that's true. Especially getting the Supreme Court justice voted in. Yeah, it's actually very true. Yeah, a lot of Democrats actually shed tears when he passed away. Surprisingly, you would think they'd hate him, but
website jdvance.com, and over a 4-minute interview, he must have mentioned jdvance.com close to a dozen times. The host would ask, "How was the weather?" And Lindsey would say, "Well, before I check the weather, I always go to jdvance.com." And in a 4 or 5 minute TV appearance, Lindsey Graham raised us over $100,000. And that campaign stop was a critical part of me getting elected to the United States Senate and, of course, going on this incredible journey.
you got him that Jew money.
That was who Lindsey Graham was. I remember once I got to the Senate, getting in this argument with Lindsey, and as John said, as Leader Thune said, he was a fierce defender of Ukraine, and he and I got into this intense argument at a Senate lunch. I think some of our colleagues probably remember this, about a funding bill for Ukraine. And I remember at the end of it going back to my staff, and I was at the time working on a rail legislation that I really, really cared about. And I remember going back to my staff and saying, well, that's probably the end of Lindsey's vote on the railway bill, because he is never going to support anything I support after the argument that he and I just had. And
Yeah, bro is a huge fucking warhawk, bro.
of course, I found out a couple of weeks later from another Senate colleague that the fiercest advocate of that bill behind the scenes was Senator Lindsey Graham. Now, Lindsey was who he was, and I knew that Lindsey couldn't even pretend to care about rail policy. It was something I really cared about, but it wasn't something Lindsey was particularly focused on. And so I went to Lindsey and I said, why are you helping me? Why are you helping this legislation? And I expected him to do what so many politicians would do. I expected him to lie and say, well, I really care about rail legislation. And he said, oh, I don't care about that at all. I said, well, why are you helping me? And he said, well, I don't care about it, but you do. And that was the kind of colleague he could be, a person you argued with and fought with in 1 minute, but behind the scenes, without collecting an ounce of credit, was working for you and working for the things that you cared about in the next. That was who Lindsey Graham was. You know, before I knew Lindsey, one of the most enduring parts of his legacy is I do believe that Justice Kavanaugh would not be on the Supreme Court were it not for his fierce advocacy during.
If you guys remember, Kavanaugh had the fucking brutal Me Too accusation. You guys remember that? Oh, man. Dude, that pissed me off. That pissed me off, man. That fucking, that whole, you know, remember that one? That woman came out and said, oh, yeah, they did this to me. They did that to me. Bro, I was like, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, man. We all knew it was a lie. You know what I mean? We all knew that shit was a lie. That woman was literally, you know, using that shit to sell her book, just like Jeannie Carroll, bro. We're getting to a point now, man, where women meet two motherfuckers because they know they can make a bunch of money doing it, dude. It's really starting to get to that point, man. And when I saw them take down Brett Kavanaugh, I was like, oh, man. Bro almost didn't get in, chat. You guys remember that? Bro almost didn't get in. off of accusations off some chick that was trying to sell a book. Fucking scary world that we're in, dude. Scary world that we're in.
A critical moment. Remember that Senate confirmation hearing where Lindsey, and by the way, he got criticism from the Republican side of the aisle for this. He would always vote for qualified Democrat judicial nominees.
Il says, another day of work, babysitting bean burritos, aka once, but these nursing home politicians are like chimps living in the temp housing. Send them packing. Temple 23 with the W. Thank you so much, bro.
He came to the judicial nomination process in a spirit of bipartisanship. Again, he was criticized sometimes from our side of the aisle for that, but what he saw happening to Kavanaugh was not.
Yeah, he was a very talented politician. Look, like I said before, people might not like him, but his ability to deal with Democrats, very something that not many people from the other side of the aisle can do so well.
A policy disagreement, it was character assassination. And Lindsey got as far.
Yeah, that whole Brett Kavanaugh thing like had me pissed off, dude. Like, that's when I realized that no one was safe. I don't know about you guys, but when I saw how Brett Kavanaugh got dragged in and they grilled him on this and he almost didn't get a seat because of it. The funny part is, like, she came out with this bullshit like right as he was in the process of getting in. And I was like, bruh, that's when I realized, like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I was like, yo, if they could take this guy down with no proof, well, they almost took him down. That's the scary part. They almost took him down. I was like, yeah, bro, this is fucking ridiculous, dude. Because the problem is that there's no fucking, there's no recourse for the guy. The accusation itself is it like destroys you. And then the biggest problem is that women don't deal with any consequences for fucking lying. That's the worst part. No consequences for lying, dude, at all. Like, a bitch can use a fucking, a Law and Order SVU thing, right? And just cook your shit. She can literally be like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and use this story from a Law and Order episode and say that this nigga did this to me. And it's like, wait, what? What? That's where we are in America. It's fucking nuts, dude. It's absolutely insane. So,
fiery and as passionate as I have ever seen a human being get during a judicial confirmation, and I believe that he saved that nomination. Now, that moment, of course, went viral, but Lindsey...
I forgot about that. I forgot about him being involved in rescuing Kavanaugh.
He didn't do it for social media clicks. He did it to do something.
For those of you guys that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. So, Brett Kavanaugh, okay, he's an American lawyer and jurist serving as Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. He was nominated by President Trump on July 9, 2018, and has served since October 6, 2018. He was previously a United States Circuit Judge in the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia from 2006 to 2018. And, he went to Yale, obviously great, resume. Let's see here if I could find the fucking bullshit accusations here. Yeah, there we go. On September 19, Judy Monroe Elaine accused Kavanaugh of sexual assault in an anonymous letter signed Jane Doe, which was addressed to Grassley, but mailed to Senator Kamala Harris. On September 26, the Senate committee interrogated Kavanaugh about this accusation. Kavanaugh called the accusation ridiculous. On November 1st, Monroe Elaine talked to committee staff members during the conversation. She changed her story, denying that she had penned the anonymous letter. Like, bro, it's like, yo, this is what I'm talking about, bro. It's some fucking bullshit, man. This was the big one, though. Christy Blasey Ford. I remember this one. This is the one that really got him in trouble. So, yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
At the very highest part of the Senate, which was to persuade his colleagues. And persuade his colleagues he did. I remember there were a few people who were waffling at that moment, a few people who were unsure what they were going to do. Lindsey didn't just earn a lot of headlines, he actually persuaded people. And that maybe is how I will choose most to remember my friend Lindsey Graham. He saw that the Senate, at its very worst, could be a venue for character assassination. But because he loved people.
All right. I wonder if Trump is going to show up.
Prepared to search the wooded
Yeah, Netanyahu is also here to meet about Iran, for sure.
area for this man. Our suspect, 2 canine officers, 1 canine dog, and a patrol officer entered the wood line.
Oh, what the fuck? Non-fatal officer involved shooting? Fairfax County?
And they were searching for this man in a pretty thick wooded area that includes a little creek of sorts. As one of our officers, he's actually a second lieutenant, a 13-year veteran, was on the higher end of that wooded area, walking along, looking for our suspect. The suspect abruptly emerged from a bush where he had secreted himself, and with his right hand grabbed, a full-on grab, the firearm that the police officer had at his side. And when I say grabbed, and I've seen this body camera footage in the past.
Okay, interesting.
National leaders will hold a special ceremony for Lindsey Graham at the U.S. Capitol Rotunda Tuesday morning, with ceremonies continuing at the National Cathedral. Lawmakers from both parties.
Hey guys, we're sitting at 650. Let's get to 800 ninjas. Smash that like button on YouTube, guys. Let's go.
Say it will be difficult to replace all Graham meant for this country, especially when it comes to foreign policy.
We all sitting senators still have a role to play when it comes to foreign affairs, when it comes to our national security, and working together to address those concerns.
Graham's remains will be carried into the Capitol.
Oh shit, we got some breaking news here. It looks like our guy Brian Kohlberger plans to fucking withdraw his guilty plea. Oh shit. All right, man. We got a lot of news to cover today, boys. We're gonna go over the hearing as well, as you guys know. I got like 2 different angles of it. Let's finish up with this Graham stuff first, though. Give me 1 second and just.
Senator Graham's casket is being brought into the Capitol Rotunda for a memorial service ahead of his funeral at Washington National Cathedral this afternoon. Senate Majority Leader John Thune saying the Capitol service is only fitting, calling Senator Graham a friend to many in the House and Senate. Majority Leader Thune will speak at this ceremony, as well as Vice President J.D. Vance and South Carolina Representative Sherry Biggs. What you're seeing right now is his casket being carried into the Capitol by an armed forces body bearer team, recognizing his decades of military service. He was in the Air Force Reserve and South Carolina Air National Guard, 33 years of military service. He retired in 2015 from the military with a rank of colonel. And you see this slow procession up the steps there. We've seen at the top of the steps many family members, staffers, colleagues of Senator Graham in the Senate. Let's go ahead and bring in our senior political correspondent, Rachel Scott. Rachel, you were out there at the Capitol. Tell us what you see and what we can expect today.
It is a somber and solemn day here on Capitol Hill. We just witnessed Senator Graham's sister shedding tears as his body makes his way up.
Yo, Godless Auntie, I gave you a mod. Dude, for some weird reason, Godless, it doesn't show your badge next to your name. I don't know if you have that on purpose, but I can't see the badge next to your name.
The United States Capitol, a place where he spent 30 years of service, and so much of Graham's legacy today can be reflected in the people who are here to pay tribute to his life. Senators from both sides of the aisle.
Trent Blount, get the fuck out of my chat, bitch-ass motherfucker.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Piece of fucking shit. Dude says, so your heart bleeds for Lindsey, but not for the thousands of our American brothers and sisters that died. Hey, retard, what part of insulting someone when they're dead at their funeral is fucking tasteless and retarded? What part of that do you not understand? Enjoy the shadow on you fucking monkey. Fuck out of here. Yo, lots of you guys are like emotional bitch-ass motherfuckers, bro. Like, you guys act like fucking women. Like, you don't got nothing nice to say, then just don't say nothing, bro. Like, take your grievances and go punch the air, nigga. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The fuck out of here. Don't come in my chat tell me how to run shit, you fucking bitch. The fuck out of here, man. A lot of you motherfuckers are emotional bitches. Well, I don't like Lindsey Graham, so let me just cry about it. Shut the fuck up, bro. Speaking of bitch-ass niggas, make sure to get the fucking merch, okay? Hoodie in stores, ninjas, okay? Hoodie in stores. Jackass, because we got a lot of jackass that we sent to the fucking Shadow Realm. I think we sent over like 10 niggas at this point.
Killings.
My bad. Actually, we got over 10 of them, right?
Running riot.
Yeah, I think we're on a running riot now at this point. So yeah, guys, go ahead and get the fucking merch, Jackass merch. So yeah, get it while you guys can. MarionGainsX .store/limited. I'll drop the link for you guys. I don't want to hear no complaints. You guys got 10 fucking days. Get in black or white, t-shirt or hoodie. Okay, we got all kinds of packages that you niggas can get. Okay? Because literally this war is fucking jackass behavior. You can see Mark Levin, Ben Shapiro, Benjamin Netanyahu, right? And I'll show you guys what the hoodie looks like. Okay? Nice. Nice drawstrings. Okay? And then you got the Jackass thing 3D in the back. Oh, let me fucking. There you go. So, very nice. It's very, very nice. Now, if you guys want, I can ask Brett to put the OSS thing on the left-hand side, but it's going to cost more if we do that. Do you guys want that? Because it costs more because it's stitched. It's stitched, guys. It's not like ironed on. It's literally stitched. And these are limited edition. Once they're gone, they're fucking gone, bro. Yeah, do the OSS. Okay. Maybe I'll have an option where you guys could do it with or without the patch. But yeah, it makes it more expensive, guys. That's why. So we're trying to keep it like not, you know what I mean? We're not trying to fucking Jew you guys. Of course, some fucking dumbass nigga in the chat says, you a millionaire. Get the fuck out of my chat, you fucking peasant. Bro, I hate these niggas, man. Like, yo, like.
Time to send you
fuck out of here,
to
bro.
the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Fuck it. You gotta be black saying some retarded shit like that.
Rampage.
It's like running a business. Like, oh, bro, I'm running a fucking business, retard. Holy shit, man. Niggas are so dumb. And just so you guys know, we don't profit from the merch like that. The first couple months of the merch, we were in the red. We were 100% in the red with the merch in the beginning. We just started profiting off of it recently, and it's not even that big of margins. We do it because we know that you guys like it. You guys asked for it forever. So, yeah, because we have to do it through another distributor because all these fucking stores are bitches. Our last store got shut down. For those of you guys that remember how we had the Nike and all that? Niggas kicked us off the store right away. This dumbass nigga talking about, oh, well, you a millionaire. Nigga, just so you know, I became a millionaire not off this shit, retard. It was off real estate that I bought. That's what gave me that net worth. It wasn't from fucking doing this shit. Fucking idiot. Holy shit, bro. Buying the property and holding on to it for a period of time. That's why I tell you all the time. Get real estate. If you buy and hold enough real estate, you will end up a millionaire. It's inevitable with appreciation. It's inevitable. But it's like, and I'll just never understand this because this tells me how like so many people are fucking dumb. When I say, yo, and I got to say this because clearly we got some fucking monkey retards in here.
Hello, monkey.
That are new. And they saw like this clip where I said, I'm good. I don't need to do this. When I say that, what I mean is this. Having enough money to live, right, the way that I live is different than operating a fucking business. It's incredible that I have to, make this distinction, but I guess common sense is a comment, especially to a lot of you fucking porch monkeys. It's always like broke black niggas that say this dumb shit, by the way. You a millionaire, nigga. Why you doing this? Shut your bitch ass up. Fucking retarded, man. So anyway, right now, if I wanted to, I could quit doing this shit and I'll be okay financially, right? Because I live below my means. I didn't make enough for my real estate. I'd be okay. I'd be straight, right? However, if I'm going to be running a business where I do this show on top of Fresh and Fit, having employees, running clips, having a merch store, etc., that costs money, you fucking dumbass monkey retarded fucks. And I'm not going to be polite about it because some of you niggas are stupid. So you need to hear this shit like that. I'm not going to fucking explain this shit in a nice way to you fucking chimpanzee idiots. Or you dumbass beaner niggas. Or you dirty ass white niggas that don't understand. I don't know what to fucking tell you guys. You guys are fucking dumb if you don't understand that. Running a business, right, versus making enough money to take care of yourself are two completely fucking different things. Holy shit. Incredible how stupid some of these motherfuckers are. Incredible. Some dumbass nigga says you a millionaire in the chat. That's how I know you're an idiot. That's how I know you're a fucking idiot. And you know nothing about finance and wealth. Do you guys understand that there's people out there that on paper might be a millionaire or multimillionaire, but they fucking have no liquid? Because all their money is tied up in fucking hard assets like real estate or shit like that, where they can't pull it out. There's niggas that are liquid poor, but they'll be worth $2 million. Oh God, man. It's like this, just like this, this stupidity is painful, bro. So fucking incredible. Like how dumb people are. But look, you know what? I get it. Because school doesn't teach you guys this shit, so fine. I'm gonna big bro a lot of you niggas. Running a business, okay, costs money. Now, when it comes to running your business, okay, in a manner where it runs efficiently and you have because here's the thing, you can't do it yourself. You're gonna need a team, you're gonna need a staff. Okay? That's gonna be one of the things that you need to do immediately. If you want to fucking scale, you need to hire people and bring people in. Guess what? Paying money to people costs a lot of money. Okay? And then getting certain services costs a lot of money. All right? If you're running like a podcast or a social media business like I do, right? You need a clip. Okay? You need to film content, then you need to clip. Clipping costs a lot of fucking money. Okay? If you want good clippers and you want to be able to get your content out there all the time, it costs fucking money to do that shit. Okay? Then running a merch store like we do, where we own the fucking website and everything, that costs a lot of money because our merch isn't fucking polite. It's not nice. Contrary to popular belief, when you're not politically correct, you pay for it on the fucking back end. Freedom of speech is not fucking free. Saying the shit that I say, doing the things that I do, that shit costs a lot of money because you lose opportunities for that shit. So we have to have a merch store on our own dime. And we have to use special distributors because other people don't want to fucking work with us. That's why our last store got shut down. We can't use fucking Jewify. My bad, Shopify. Niggas shut us down. Okay? Which, I mean, are we surprised at this point anyway? Like, niggas always do that shit. Like, you know.
Do the shut it down. Do the shut it down. Spin that little hat around.
But yeah, people should know at this point Like with me especially, with how blackballed I am, with being demonetized on YouTube, etc., you have to be very creative to find other ways to monetize and make money, especially to pay staff. Because remember, guys, I got 2 different operations. I got Fresh and Fit, and then I got Myron Gaines X. The overhead for both of those is very high because we got a team and shit like that. And like I told y'all before, this dumbass nigga talking about, oh, you a millionaire. Bro, like I said, the merch store was negative for months, especially when we got shut down because of you-know-who.
Do the shut it down. Do the
The hoodie went viral, right, with the Cookie Monster at fucking Turning Point.
Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey.
Niggas started crying. So we just pivoted and had to go get another store. And we were in the red for a bit, but it's fine. We figured it out. But that's what it is. So luckily, I'm responsible. I save my money. I'm not a fucking retard. So when shit like that happens, I can float the cost and take the L. It is what it is. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of you motherfuckers, you guys ask me about, I want to be rich, I want to be whatever. A lot of you niggas don't got the fucking mentality for this shit. I'll keep it 1,000. Not everybody's cut out to be a millionaire, and not everybody's cut out to run a business. A lot of you motherfuckers are too dumb, too fucking pussy, and too fucking retarded to run a business. I'll just keep it 1,000. Okay? Let me just keep it all the way a buck. A lot of you niggas just need to work a regular job and have someone tell you what to do. We can't all make it, bro. And that's the realest shit you're gonna hear on the fucking internet. Because everyone wants to sell you a course and tell you that you can be an entrepreneur so they can fucking scam you and make a bunch of money. I'm not gonna say that. A lot of you niggas are stupid. You need to stay with a regular job and have a boss tell you what to do. Keep it 1,000. Keep it all the way a fucking buck. Okay? And there's nothing wrong working a job. You guys know what I used to fucking do. I'm still proud of that shit to this day. So don't fucking sit here and be like, oh, you're one of these, like, success, porn success guys. No, not at all. But a lot of you motherfuckers are retarded and you fucking will never be able to be entrepreneurs because you're too fucking soft. You're too much of a bitch. You don't believe in yourself. You're probably fat. You don't got a strong mentality. You get a little bit of a setback and you give up. It is what it is. It's not for everybody, bro. It's not. And for the dumb nigga that said, you a millionaire, well, you're just fucking low IQ. You're just dumb. If you don't understand that running a business versus making enough money to sustain yourself are two completely different things, you stupid fucking chimpanzee. But it's fine because now I could go on this fucking monologue and explain to people that not everybody's built to be an entrepreneur. And there's fucking nothing wrong with that shit. There's nothing wrong with that shit. But don't fucking try to sit here and tell niggas that are entrepreneurs how to run their shit. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Anyway. Yeah, so get the merch, niggas. Get the merch if you guys want. I just don't want to hear no complaints. The reason why I'm pushing this is because when I had the chimping out shit, you guys were all fucking losing your mind saying, yo, there's no more chimping out hoodies. There's no more chimping out shirts. What the fuck? And I told y'all to get it while you guys can because it's going to sell out. I fucking warned you guys. And I got a bunch of angry emails and messages and said, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. Complaints. Oh, yeah, there we go. Only 100 each. There you go. So, yeah, once it's gone, bro. So, anyway, yep, I'll drop the link in here for you guys. Go get it while you guys can. Comes in different colors, different packages. Bam. And we'll add the OSS patch for you guys. Brett said he's going to add the OSS patch. I got y'all. Price will go up a little bit. I ain't going to lie to y'all. But it's a one-time thing. And if you guys don't want the patch, you want to get it at this price point, order it now then. All right. Let's get back to the stream. Also, guys, we're sitting at 1,700 viewers, but only 776 likes. Let's go. Let's get to 1,000 and just let's get to 1,000.
Recognize.
We'll finish up with Lindsey, and then we're going to get into some true crime a little bit.
How much Graham believed in this idea of bipartisanship here on Capitol Hill, something that we don't see very often. But
oh, shit. Okay. People buy teams or players' jersey but complain when you try to sell merch. Yeah, bro. They're fucking stupid. And then, like I said before, like with me, it's like I'm blackballed, bro. I can't even sell my shit on Jewify. Yomar, not sure if you are aware Trump and Netanyahu are in a private meeting right now. I believe it. Of course they're in a fucking private meeting. Of course. Trump meets behind closed doors with Israeli PM Netanyahu. Like he obviously came for the funeral, but he also came to like plan for Iran. I think that's another big reason why Trump stopped the strikes.
Two world leaders in the midst.
Because obviously Trump is in a very bad spot. Okay, after we do Lindsey Graham, we'll go over to Trump and the war.
Also world
because that makes more sense, so that's fine.
Leaders, Zelensky from Ukraine, Netanyahu from Israel. He was a staunch supporter of both Israel and Ukraine. And there you see it, Senator Graham's body, his casket being now carried up the steps of the United States Capitol, making its final way in here to Capitol Hill with so many.
Mentioned Lindsey Graham's sister, who was basically Lindsey Graham raised his little sister Darlene.
Nagger says, retards think because you own a business, you're rich. It's the contrary. Everyone is out to take your money. All business income goes straight into real estate. Yeah. That's really, or it goes right back into business. I encourage everyone who complains to start a business and watch how fast it fails. Yeah. There's a reason why 90% of businesses fail, bro. It's not for everybody, bro. It's not for everybody. And it's infuriating to have stupid niggas say dumb shit like that. Talking about, oh, did you say that you'll be fine without monetization on YouTube? And it's like, oh my God, people don't understand the difference between me being fine versus like taking care of my employees. Fucking stupid.
Who now assumed his Senate seat and plans to run for a full term in the next coming election. But you see some other family members there, other senators walking into the Capitol behind Senator Graham's casket. Of course, this comes after his death on July 11th. A preliminary medical examiner's report found the cause of death to be an aortic dissection. That's a tear in the body's main artery. It was described as a brief and sudden illness. President Trump, when he learned of Senator Graham's death, said that he can't believe it and described Senator Graham as like a member of the family. So let's go ahead and watch for a moment and just listen in as this plays out. Memorials and ceremonies. Ultimately, he will World News Tonight. I'm Wade Johnson in New York. Have a great day.
This month, after serving more than 2 decades in the Senate, presidents, governors, national security.
Guys, we're sitting at 823. Let's get to 1,000, man. Smash that like button. I don't want to hold up the fucking show because niggas don't want to smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys. Let's go. Smash that like button. Okay. Bro's gonna home memorial service for BB next. Come on, fam. Graham couldn't find a war. He didn't want Americans to die. Yes, it's bad taste to take trash at his funeral. Too bad. All right, Alonzo. You're a bitch ass nigga, bro. So honestly, nobody gives a fuck what you got to say, bro. You're a bitch ass nigga. Just shut the fuck up, bro. I should send your dumb ass to the shadow room for like clearly like disobeying what the fuck I said. You're a fucking bitch. Disobeying what. Matter of, bro. Let me see if I can find your dumb ass name. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about your money, bro. You can go to shadow room, nigga. We don't want you here. Get the fuck out of here.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Get your fucking beaner ass out of here, Alonzo.
Killing frenzy.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Nobody gives a fuck. Get your fucking Mexican beaner ass the fuck up out of here.
Leaders, even political rivals, are remembering Graham as a fierce advocate for national defense, a prominent voice on foreign policy, and one of the most influential figures in Washington over the last 3 decades. Now, Vice President J.D. Vance and Senate Majority Leader John Thune and other dignitaries are expected to pay their respects ahead of a funeral service at the National Cathedral later today. And you can see...
Like, niggas think they can send in a super chat with some money, and I'm not going to, like, tell them, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. I kick people out the OSS all the time. Okay? So, the reason why I save my money is so I can tell you motherfuckers to go fucking suck a dick. That's why. That's a big one. Be able to say what the fuck I got to say.
Bombacat!
Whether it's opposition or stupid niggas in chat, I can literally tell you, go suck a fucking dick, get the fuck up out of here. We don't want your money no more. Get the fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga.
Some of those dignitaries there in the front row, including the vice president himself. ABC's Jay O'Brien is on Capitol Hill with more. Jay, what can we expect from this ceremony in the Rotunda?
So, Diane, this is a form of lying in state, although it's not officially lying in state. Graham will be there. There will be speakers, and you see a bipartisan gathering of leaders from both sides of the aisle there. I just caught a glimpse before the camera zoomed out of Chuck Schumer, the top Democrat, in the Senate. Lindsey Graham will be laying there in his casket on what's called the Lincoln catafalque. It's the black thing in the middle of that room sitting right underneath the dome of the Capitol. The Lincoln catafalque is called that because it was built for Abraham Lincoln when he lay in state underneath the rotunda of the United States Capitol, the very same dome that Lindsey Graham will be under today. It actually had just been finished just before Lincoln was assassinated. Then every single leader in this country who is lying in state or
Soak City says, Myron, here's the video again. I got it. Don't worry, I found it. And how do you subscribe on Kick for yourself? I do. You got to do it on desktop if you're going to subscribe yourself. Kick Chat, can you guys tell him? Or an OSS, can you guys tell him if he wants to subscribe it to himself so he gets the emotes? I'm on my lunch break at work, and thank goodness I get to watch one of my favorite streamers. Thank you, Celohun. Bernie Hammer, I created a YouTube commentary channel where I just react to debates, politics, and war. Should I send email to every channel content? It depends. Everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to be different. Some people are going to strike you right away. Some won't. With us, check Fresh's YouTube's, his Instagram story. We can sign up with you guys and do a partnership where we share the rev. We won't copyright strike you. We'll share the rev with you.
Line in repose in the rotunda of the Capitol has
271K now 1 million says, I'm always listening to you at work. Appreciate you. And yo, by the way, 271K now 6 million. We did a fantastic stream where Jarmar Rudolph talking about the Cookie Monster event. If the Holocaust interests you and Holocaust history interests you guys, make sure to go check out the interviews I did with Jarmar Rudolph on OSS. They're not on Rumble. They're not on Kick. The discussion is literally illegal in 41 countries. It's more countries than I thought. So, yeah. Did a fantastic broadcast on it. Did you guys enjoy it the other day? I know Jamar can be a bit long-winded, but he's a fucking encyclopedia on the topic, bro. If you really want to jump into the fucking, Cookie Monster event, oh man. Bro is very thorough. We watched the video and reacted to it. We reacted to the Atrium video on Auschwitz. And he just debunked that shit, the whole time. It was great. So, yeah.
Been laying across in their casket on that exact same.
We got the fucking retard in here. Hold on. I knew you'd be showing up here, nigga, and I was ready for you. Enjoy the Shadow Realm, rapist. Now you're about to get raped by the fucking monkeys in there.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Triple kill.
Yeah, nigga shows up like, it's funny. He'll show up, type it in all caps. Then we just send that nigga to Shadow Realm. Enjoy hanging out with Shao Kahn, bitch. Now you're going to have to fucking deal with all the Section 8, blacks in there.
Hello, monkeys.
Bunch of orangutans are about to smash your butthole.
Same piece of just metal and fabric. So it's a great honor for someone like Lindsey Graham, who spent so much of his life here in the United States Capitol, more than 3 decades as a lawmaker, serving first in the...
All right, guys, we're sitting at 908. Let's get to 1,000 and just 1,000. Let's go.
House and then in the Senate, who had such a consequential career and left such an imprint on American policy, both here at home and abroad.
Just before he died, Graham helped orchestrate a sweeping Russia sanctions bill. Where does that stand?
Yeah, I think that bill might have been what led to him getting killed. Well, obviously, it's what drew him to Ukraine. But, some people are saying that he had heart problems and that the travel time and like the pressure changes is what killed him. I saw some people theorizing that. But dude, I don't put anything besides the Russians. Like Graham has been an op for Putin for a very long time.
And now
it's going to be voted on.
This rapist guy came into Kick Jazz. If it's not easier for me to get rid of you out of here, enjoy again.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Bro's obsessed, but it's okay.
Killing frenzy.
For the first time today in the Senate, Diane, it will get a procedural vote, and then there will be subsequent votes to follow if it clears that procedural vote, which we expect it to, because it's got broad bipartisan support. As Karen and Mary mentioned, Lindsey Graham.
Oh, yeah, it's 100% going to get passed now. They're naming it after him. Ted Cruz made a huge push to make sure that it gets named after him. It's 100% going to get pushed now.
At this penchant for working across the aisle, particularly on issues of foreign policy and particularly in support for Ukraine. And he was able to, along with the help of Richard Blumenthal, Democratic Senator of Connecticut, cobble together this bipartisan coalition on this sweeping Russia sanctions package and then get it approved by the White House.
Which I disagree with. I think, this whole let's go hard on Russia, let's be NATO retards. It's not served us, dude. It's not served us at all.
So we do expect it to get its first procedural vote today, and that will happen while Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who is here in town for Graham's funeral, will be meeting
All right, guys, OSS patch coming, ninjas. We got y'all.
With senators. So there's a very strong likelihood that while that vote is playing out, Zelensky is here in the Capitol, Diane.
Now we're seeing a live look at the casket being brought into the rotunda. You can see all those leaders surrounding this, a special ceremony for the late Senator Lindsey Graham, who died unexpectedly after 3 decades in service to this country. I want to go back to Mary here. Mary, Graham was widely viewed as one of the Senate's most outspoken voices on national security and America's role abroad. What legacy is he leaving behind on that?
Well, all around the world, he had just been in Ukraine, and he landed earlier this month, and he called Donald Trump, and he was talking about that. He was always on a plane. He knew world leaders. They used to say when he'd land anywhere in Europe or other parts of the world, oh, it's the U.S. ambassador. They used to call him the unofficial U.S. ambassador.
Yeah, he did a lot of the foreign policy, which is very strange for a senator. I genuinely think that Lindsey Graham, Soak City, welcome. Now you figured it out. You subbed. I genuinely believe that Lindsey Graham was like the unofficial Secretary of State, and he would do all the underhanded deals that Trump didn't want the news to kind of know about. That's what I think. I think he did a lot of the fucking dirty foreign policy. Like, he would get in there and be the pro-war guy, neocon guy, which, is highly unfavorable, right? Highly unfavorable. That's like 2003 Bush era type shit. But I think that's what Lindsey Graham basically did for the administration, was he would do a lot of the fucking dirty foreign policy work that other guys didn't want to do, that was more, pro-war.
But not just to one country, but dozens.
Which his foreign policy was fucking awful. Fucking awful, dude. Absolutely trash. Supporter of the Iraq war, supporter of the Iran war, supporter of arming Israel to the teeth, giving them all the bombs that they need to do what they did in Gaza. Absolutely horrible foreign policy. A bit better domestically, but foreign, trash.
I think that people have been saying he's irreplaceable because he was this rare senator who was the whisperer to the president, to Trump. And he also loved foreign policy. It got him in a bit of trouble back home in South Carolina when people wanted him to be working on bridges and
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck about none of that shit.
schools.
Bro was foreign governments first.
But I think his main legacy is his expertise and absolute love of foreign policy. There were jokes about how when he went on planes, he was so used to it, he brought his own sleeping bag and just would sleep on the ground. I couldn't wait to get to the next country to talk about America and what America could do. So I guess his biggest thing is he was known as a hawk and a military guy and a former colonel in the Air Force, but foreign policy, irreplaceable in the Senate for that.
Yeah, and Jay, I want to pull on that thread a little bit more because a number of world leaders are expected to attend today, including Ukraine's president, Vladimir Zelensky.
Yeah, bros are flying. These guys are flying all the way in from the other side of the world for a senator's funeral.
Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, one of his last meetings was with Vladimir Zelensky.
Oh, yeah, he was the last person to see him alive
Before he died. Talk about that aspect of this. How much of this is going to focus on that part of him.
He had just hours before his death, Diane, returned from that meeting with Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. He had toured a drone facility there in Ukraine. He was a staunch advocate for
Which Russia blew it up. Here's a picture from when they last saw each other.
funding for Ukraine up here on Capitol Hill, which is something that not every Republican certainly is and has been up here on the Hill, particularly the further.
We're sitting at 9:59. All right, ninjas. We need to smash that like button. I gotta pause the show because you motherfuckers are being Jews. Now I gotta pause the show. I've been warning you niggas the whole time. I've been warning y'all niggas. I'm on bitch ass YouTube. I hate this fucking platform. So smash that goddamn fucking like button. All right? I'm gonna go take a piss. I better be at like fucking 1200 when I come back. In the meantime,
It's not my fault that.
since you guys are behaving like fucking Jews.
Oh no. I pissed off the Jews. What am I gonna do now? I don't wanna lose everything. Someone, please help me. For being forgiven, I'm so happy about this choice I'm given. I was just being edgy, I didn't mean to offend. I will get to Jerusalem and make it right on my end. Good little boy, I knew you'd understand. I'll have my contacts waiting for you in the promised land.
All right, niggas, we're sitting at 1,088. Another 100. Let's go.
To the Jews. Kiss the wall, kiss the wall. If you wanna keep it all. Kiss the wall, kiss the wall. If you wanna be absolved. Kiss the wall, if you know what's good for you. Kiss the wall, never forget you're ruled by Jews. Kiss the wall, if you wanna keep it all. Kiss the wall, if you wanna be absolved. Kiss the wall, if you know what's good for you. Kiss the wall, never forget you're ruled by Jews.
All right, we're at 11:28. It's good enough. Yeah, I don't know why guys, bro just has balls out, just like, bro literally has like the best life ever. So, hey, MSP, thank you for the 5 gifted. All right, let's get back to it, ninjas.
The right of the House Republican Conference, and he was also a
Hey, Skelto Being, thank you for the 5. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you ninjas greatly.
Staunch advocate for Israel and a fervent advocate for Israel during wars in Gaza and then later the war in Iran. And he was long, as you mentioned, an advocate for the U.S. to take military action against the Iranian regime, which, of course,
which was a big L, and now we're in the worst political quagmire ever. You know, look, look, I'm not happy that he's dead. I don't wish death upon anybody. That I think that's in bad taste, but I can criticize his policy. His foreign policy was awful. It's led to the destruction of the Middle East for the benefit of Israel. The war with Russia and backing Ukraine is also stupid. I think that's led to the death of hundreds of thousands. Really dumb war. And yeah, just horrible foreign policy. Very, very bad foreign policy. And I think Lindsey Graham did a lot of the dirty work of the Trump administration when it came to a lot of these conflicts that Trump might have not wanted to necessarily have to do himself. 271 KJs, thank you for the one gifted. Speaking of Jews, let's go ahead and get into Trump and Netanyahu meet for the first time since the war in Iran began.
Of war head to the White House today for meetings with US President Donald Trump. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will sit down with Trump to discuss efforts to end the war with Russia. And the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu returns for his 7th meeting during President Trump's second term. He last visited.
I think this is his 8th, actually. I think this is the 8th time he's been here. I don't even think it's the 7th. I think it's his 8th time being here since Trump's been in office.
Washington in February, just before the US and Israel launched a joint military campaign against Iran. Well, now, 5 months on, and as we enter the 6th month, the two leaders go into this meeting with differing goals about how to approach what has become an ongoing stalemate with no clear end in sight. Nick Robertson, following developments for us today, he is deployed.
Yeah, the Russian conflict, bro, the problem with that one is that both sides have maximalist demands. Both sides have lost hundreds of thousands. And both sides, like, really refuse to concede to the other in any kind of way. And then also, there's, like, a deep-seated hatred there between the two. Like, Putin doesn't think Ukraine's a real country. He's like, yo, you guys just a bunch of fucking Russians. Like, come back home, baby. And they're like, no, bro. Like, we're independent. So it's just, yeah.
In Jerusalem.
It's a fucking quagmire, bro. That's also another quagmire. And here's the worst part. The other problem here is that Russian refineries are being destroyed by Ukraine. Those refineries are critical to getting the oil that you put in your car, the gas that you guys put in your car. The crude oil that comes out the ground, guys, isn't usable. It needs to be refined into what you utilize for energy. And the fact that we got the Strait of Hormuz being closed, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait being closed, that's roughly 25 to 30% of the world's fucking oil pretty much halted. And then you add in the fact that not only is the energy being held up in the Middle East, you also have the ability to refine it being hindered as well. So it's like a recipe for fucking disaster. Bro, just chilling, man.
Jerusalem.
You guys want to say hi to Frank? Come here, buddy. Come here. You tired? They want to see you. Come up. Okay. For all you guys that are new here, this is my dog, Frank. He's a border collie. He's a boy. He's 2 years old. Full border collie. How you doing? All right, I love you too. Oh, no, hold on. No. You got to go. You got to face the camera, nigga. You always do this. You never want to face the camera. You have anything you want to say? Bro, you so disrespectful. Nigga, why you always yawning in people's face? Why you always do that? You want to say hi to them? Yeah. All right, give them a slash. There you go. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to it and just... Oh, guys, I'm going to get off YouTube. Come on over to Frank's Poop. That's a crazy name. Brittany said Zig Hell from my Frank. Appreciate that. Yo, guys, come on over to Kick, man. YouTube niggas, come on over to Kick. We're going to, just so you guys know, we're going to cover the Tate hearing. We're going to cover, we covered Pokimane. Let me get this bitch out of here. Oh, we're going to cover this Jew right. Oh, my bad. So, my bad. Let me show you guys. So, we're going to cover, this is new. Brian Koberg looks to withdraw guilty plea in Idaho murders. That's crazy. We'll cover that. We're going to cover the Tate hearing. We're going to cover this Jew that's mad about a cab driver listening to Mamdani's speech. We're going to talk about example 3 million plus, why no one likes black women. We're going to cover this one. This one is crazy. Bro, I got e-girl fatigue, bro. I got a lot to say about this one. And then also, I'm tired of fucking having to censor myself. That's really fucking annoying. So we're going to cover this as well. I made a whole tweet about this. This fucking girl, I don't know what the hell's going on with this bitch. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We covered Lindsey Graham. So, and then we're going to cover David as well. David is going to trial, guys. David is going to trial. They found probable cause. Bro is going to trial. Okay. So, and then we also got this red pill video from one of our OSS ninjas. So come on over to Kit, guys. MyronGainsX.com. Okay. Come on over to MyronGainsX.com. Oh, sorry. Did I say kick.com/MyronGainsX. I'm sorry. We're switching now. Guys, I still haven't slept, by the way. My sleep schedule is so fucking cooked. So come on over, guys. Ending YouTube now. Come on over to Kick, my guys. I'm going to get off Twitter too, bro. Fuck Twitter. I fucking hate Twitter. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck Twitter. Niggas don't pay me. I'm getting the fuck off that bitch-ass Jewish platform too. Okay? I'm getting off of Twitter and I'm getting off of Twitter and YouTube. Kick.com/MyronGainsX, bro. Let's go. We're switching over, bro. YouTube.